In the depths of time, there are secrets, ancient teachings that have been concealed from the masses, buried in the sands of forgotten realms. Among them lies the profound wisdom of Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge, writing, and magic. Legend tells that Thoth, the scribe of the gods, once walked the earth in human form, imparting divine knowledge that could unlock the hidden power within every individual. Yet, despite his monumental influence, the majority of his teachings were lost, scattered, or deliberately concealed. What if these teachings could be rediscovered? What if you could tap into the very source of your hidden power and awaken a dormant force within you? In this video, we will explore the 35 Lost Teachings of Thoth, a set of mystical principles that have the potential to transform not only your consciousness but the very fabric of your reality. These are not just abstract philosophies, they are practical, powerful truths meant to be applied, experienced, and integrated into daily life. From the ancient scrolls of the Emerald Tablet to the cryptic words whispered by initiates in sacred temples, the wisdom of Thoth is here, ready to illuminate your path. Each teaching is a doorway to a new realm of understanding. But remember, these teachings are not for the faint of heart. They challenge the conventional, pushing the boundaries of what you think is possible. And yet, through them, you will begin to uncover the dormant forces within yourself, forces that have the potential to alter your destiny. Are you ready to embark on this journey, to reclaim the ancient knowledge that once ruled the world? Let us delve into the lost teachings of Thoth, where the past meets the present, and your hidden power begins to awaken. To truly understand the teachings of Thoth, we must first step back in time, far back to the mystic corridors of ancient Egypt. Egypt, often regarded as the cradle of civilization, was a land rich in knowledge, where wisdom was not simply an academic pursuit but a spiritual experience. It was in the shadow of the Great Pyramids, beneath the eternal gaze of the Sphinx, that the teachings of Thoth were passed down through sacred texts and oral traditions. Known as the ibis-headed god, Thoth was revered as the divine scribe, the mediator between the gods and humankind, the keeper of universal knowledge. Thoth's influence was not confined to Egypt. His wisdom spread through the ancient world, reaching distant lands and transcending the boundaries of time. In Greece, he was known as Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great, embodying the fusion of both divine wisdom and the material world. The teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, often called the Hermetic Corpus, contain profound insights into alchemy, astrology, and the spiritual laws of the universe, many of which echo the teachings of Thoth. However, much of this knowledge has remained shrouded in secrecy, passed down only to initiates who could prove themselves worthy. In the heart of these mysteries lie the 35 lost teachings, principles that were hidden from the general populace, guarded by priesthoods and secret societies throughout the ages. Why were they hidden? The reasons are manifold. Some say that such potent wisdom, if misused, could bring about great destruction. Others claim that these teachings were concealed to preserve the power of the elite, keeping knowledge away from the masses. The mystery of Thoth's teachings remains tied to the idea that true wisdom is not for everyone. It is reserved for those who seek, those who are ready to awaken the divine power within. As we begin to uncover these teachings, we must understand that they are not merely intellectual knowledge, they are keys to the very fabric of existence. They touch upon the nature of the soul, the mind, the cosmos, and the divine. And to grasp their true meaning, one must be willing to open their heart and mind to the mysteries of the universe, accepting that there is far more to reality than meets the eye. For centuries, these teachings have survived in fragments, in the Emerald Tablet, in the Corpus Hermeticum, in the hidden libraries of ancient mystery schools, and even in the whispers of those who sought the knowledge but could never fully comprehend its depth. Yet, as the veil between the spiritual and material realms continues to thin in the modern world, the time has come to rediscover them, to claim this sacred knowledge and integrate it into our lives. Now, we will begin to break down these ancient teachings, diving deeper into the concepts that can awaken your hidden power. But be warned, these principles challenge the conventional way of thinking, urging us to expand beyond the limits of the known world. Are you prepared to explore the unknown, to push beyond the boundaries of ordinary consciousness and tap into the timeless wisdom of Thoth? The first of Thoth's lost teachings invites us to look beyond the visible world, into the realm of the unseen. It speaks of the principle of as above, so below, a concept that has resonated through the ages, echoing across civilizations and spiritual traditions. It's not simply a mystical saying. This principle encapsulates the profound idea that everything in the universe is interconnected, that the macrocosm mirrors the microcosm, and that the divine flows through every aspect of life. What does this mean in practical terms? In essence, it tells us that the patterns and laws that govern the stars also govern the human soul. The struggles and triumphs we face on a personal level are reflections of the larger cosmic dance. If you can understand and align yourself with these universal laws, you gain access to hidden forces that shape your reality. This teaching encourages you to see the divine in every moment, in every person, and in every experience, for nothing is truly separate. To harness the power of this principle, Thoth teaches us the practice of mental transmutation. In simple terms, mental transmutation is the art of shifting your mindset to align with higher energies. When faced with negative emotions or challenging circumstances, you must learn to transmute that energy into something of higher vibration, whether it be love, wisdom, or peace. This is not about denying your emotions, but about understanding them as the energy they are and using them to propel yourself forward. You become the alchemist of your own mind, transforming base thoughts into gold. One of the most profound elements of Thoth's teachings is the concept of duality. The ancient Egyptians, like many spiritual traditions, understood that opposites are not inherently in conflict. Rather, they are two sides of the same coin, necessary for balance. Light and darkness, good and evil, creation and destruction, they all play vital roles in the great cosmic cycle. Thoth teaches us that understanding duality allows us to transcend it. By embracing both sides of our nature, we unlock the potential for unity within ourselves and the universe. This duality is reflected in the cycles of life and death, the seasons, and even the ebb and flow of energy within the body. Thoth's wisdom also speaks to the importance of the law of vibration. Everything in the universe is in constant motion, vibrating at various frequencies. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions are no exception. This teaching reveals that by elevating our vibration, we can attract the experiences and opportunities that resonate with our highest potential. The key to this principle is awareness. Just as a musician tunes an instrument to the right pitch, so too must we attune ourselves to the higher frequencies of life. This means consciously choosing thoughts and actions that elevate our state of being. It is not enough to simply acknowledge these truths. Thoth's teachings demand action. They call us to step into our power and align ourselves with the rhythm of the universe. But this alignment does not come without its challenges. To truly live in harmony with the laws of the cosmos requires dedication, discipline, and deep inner transformation. Thoth's wisdom, while profound, asks of us the courage to go beyond surface-level understanding and embrace the deeper layers of existence. Through the first few teachings, we begin to understand that the universe is not a static, mechanical system. It is alive with energy, consciousness, and intelligence. Every thought we think, every word we speak, every action we take sends ripples through the fabric of reality. Thoth's teachings urge us to be mindful of these ripples, for they have the power to create or destroy, to awaken or to bind. As we move deeper into Thoth's wisdom, we will explore more profound concepts, unlocking greater mysteries and techniques to master these laws. But for now, remember this: the universe does not merely exist around you, it exists through you. By understanding and embodying these principles, you unlock the potential to shift your life and shape your destiny. As we continue this sacred unveiling, we come to teachings that transcend intellectual understanding and venture into the terrain of the soul, teachings that speak to the very architecture of reality. The next principle whispered by Thoth across millennia is the law of correspondence. While, as above, so below, initiates us into the mirrors between realms, the law of correspondence delves deeper. It teaches us that every layer of existence, be it physical, mental, or spiritual, interacts with and influences the others. Illness in the body may reflect dissonance in the spirit. Conflict in the world may echo unresolved turmoil within. This law invites us to become conscious of the unseen chains linking our inner world with the outer. If we desire to shift the world around us, we must begin by transforming the world within us. This is not metaphor. It is a mystical truth. Your thoughts are blueprints, your emotions are the energy, your will is the architect. And as Thoth taught, a true initiate understands this trinity and commands it wisely. Another lost teaching centers around the principle of rhythm. All things rise and fall. This is the breath of the cosmos, the eternal pulse that moves the tides, governs birth and death, fortune and hardship, joy and despair. What Thoth reveals here is not merely that rhythm exists, but that the awakened soul can ride the wave rather than be drowned by it. In ancient Hermetic schools, initiates were taught how to observe the swing of the pendulum in their own lives, and through awareness, neutralize its extremes. You begin to see the motion not as punishment or reward, but as movement, a chance to dance with the universe rather than resist it. Then comes the law of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every action, every word, every thought sends a vibration forward, creating a consequence, seen or unseen. Thoth taught that when one learns to master this law, they cease being a mere pawn in the game of life. They become a conscious creator. When you shift from unconscious reaction to conscious creation, you escape the cycles of karma and step into the role of a divine co-author of your reality. Let us now speak of the principle of gender. Contrary to surface understanding, this teaching is not about physical sex, it is about the dual creative energies that exist within all things, the masculine and the feminine. The masculine is active, directive, forceful. The feminine is receptive, nurturing, intuitive. In every act of creation, both must be present. Thoth reveals that when you balance these within yourself, when your inner masculine focuses intent and your inner feminine nurtures vision, you unlock the full creative force of the universe. The imbalance of these energies is at the root of much chaos in the world today. But when harmonized, they birth miracles. And then, perhaps most mystically, Thoth speaks of the veil. The veil is the illusion that blinds humanity to the true nature of existence. It is the mask of materialism, the hypnotic slumber of ego, the sleep of forgetfulness. Thoth's Lost Teaching declares that those who seek with pure heart and disciplined mind can pierce this veil. Beyond it lies truth unfiltered, communion with the divine, sight beyond sight. But the veil does not lift for the curious. It parts only for the committed, the brave, the spiritually disciplined. There is also the doctrine of the inner flame. Though scarcely mentioned in known Hermetic writings, some esoteric fragments refer to it, the idea that within each human lies a divine spark, the seed of the gods, as Thoth called it. This inner flame cannot be extinguished, only forgotten. To awaken it is to remember your true origin, your eternal identity beyond this incarnation. It is said that initiates who lit this inner flame could speak across dimensions, command the elements, and commune with the stars. These teachings were not meant to remain hidden. They were designed to be awakened within those ready to receive them, not just for personal enlightenment, but for the healing of the world. In these teachings lie the secrets of transmutation, not of metals, but of the soul. The lead of fear into the gold of divine awareness. And yet, even among adepts, there was always one warning: do not rush to possess these truths before you are ready to live them. For great power without wisdom is a curse disguised as a gift. But to the sincere seeker, the one who walks the path with humility, the 35 teachings of Thoth are a sacred inheritance. Now that we have uncovered the foundational teachings of Thoth, the time has come to understand how we can integrate these profound insights into our daily lives. To awaken the hidden power within, you must do more than simply contemplate these truths, you must embody them. Thoth's wisdom is not passive knowledge, but a call to action, a path to mastery over yourself and your environment. So, let us explore the practices, exercises, and rituals that can help you apply these sacred teachings and transform your life. The first and most immediate practice that Thoth invites us to engage in is mindful transmutation, the art of converting negative energy into positive force. You have already learned that everything vibrates at a certain frequency. When you encounter difficulty or negativity, whether it's frustration, anger, fear, or sorrow, observe it first. Do not react. This is key. In the moment of emotional turmoil, create a pause. In this stillness, you have the opportunity to transmute the energy. One powerful way to do this is through breath work. Thoth's teachings remind us that our breath is sacred. It is both a reflection of our inner state and a conduit for transformation. In moments of emotional intensity, take a deep breath, hold it, and visualize yourself drawing in light, transmuting the dense energy within you. Exhale slowly, releasing the negative vibrations into the ether. This simple practice can shift your entire energetic field, aligning you with higher vibrations. Do this consistently, and you will begin to feel the subtle yet profound changes in your state of mind. Another practice from Thoth's teachings that you can immediately apply is the art of rhythm. Understanding and aligning with the rhythm of life means knowing when to push forward and when to step back, when to act and when to surrender. A great way to practice this is by tuning into the natural cycles around you, the phases of the moon, the change of seasons, the cycles of your own body. As you begin to notice these rhythms, learn to move with them instead of against them. For instance, during the new moon, you may focus on planting seeds, setting intentions for the future. During the full moon, you may look at what has come to fruition and release what no longer serves you. In addition to these personal practices, Thoth's teachings encourage you to engage in spiritual rituals, simple, yet powerful acts that align you with the sacred energies of the universe. For example, you can create a sacred space in your home or personal environment, a place where you can meditate, reflect, and connect with the divine. Light a candle in this space as a symbol of your inner flame. Use incense, crystals, or symbols of your spiritual path to deepen your connection to Thoth's wisdom. In this space, perform rituals of gratitude, affirmations, or prayer, opening your heart to the divine presence that lives within you. Another transformative practice that Thoth's wisdom offers is the use of sacred geometry. This ancient science can be used to tap into the mathematical harmony of the universe. One simple exercise is to meditate on geometric shapes like the flower of life or the golden ratio. These sacred patterns are encoded with universal truth. By focusing on these symbols, you are tuning your consciousness to the sacred order of creation itself. As you do this, you may begin to feel a sense of alignment, as though the forces of the universe are flowing through you, guiding you on your path. Thoth also speaks to us of the power of the word. Words are not merely sounds or symbols, they are the creative force of the universe. In the beginning, there was the Word. And so, Thoth teaches that when you speak with intention, your words create reality. This is why he instructs us to be mindful of what we say, not only to others, but to ourselves. Affirmations are a potent tool in your arsenal. Every time you declare, "I am powerful, I am aligned with the divine," or "I am open to transformation," you are tapping into the creative force of the universe. Now, we must address the principle of mastery over duality. The practice here is simple but profound. Learn to embrace and integrate both your light and shadow. Begin by observing the areas of your life where you experience internal conflict or resistance. This may be in your relationships, your career, or your inner dialogue. Through meditation, ask yourself, where do I push away my darker aspects? Where am I resisting growth? In embracing your duality, you begin to transcend it. Instead of repressing your fears, doubts, or negative traits, you accept them as part of your whole being. You begin to see them not as enemies to fight, but as teachers that guide you toward wholeness. By embracing both your light and shadow, you unlock the full spectrum of your potential. The final practice we will explore today is perhaps the most sacred, awakening the inner flame. Thoth's teachings speak of a divine spark within every human being. But this flame is dormant for most, hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, and conditioning. The process of awakening this inner flame is not a quick fix, it is a gradual process that requires deep inner work. One powerful way to activate this inner flame is through meditation on the heart center. Place your hands over your chest, close your eyes, and visualize a small spark of light in the center of your heart. With every breath, imagine this spark growing brighter and more intense. Allow this inner flame to expand throughout your body, igniting every cell with divine energy. As you cultivate this inner fire, you will find that you begin to act from a place of purpose, clarity, and power. But remember, this journey is not for the faint of heart. To walk in the footsteps of Thoth means to face your inner darkness and transcend it. It is to see beyond the illusion and into the heart of truth. The rewards are limitless, but they require your full commitment and open heart. As you embark on this path, remember that you are not alone. The teachings of Thoth are here, waiting for you to awaken them within yourself. Trust the process, and let the wisdom of the ages guide you on your journey to reclaim your hidden power. As we come to the close of this sacred journey through the 35 lost teachings of Thoth, let us reflect on the path we have begun to walk. You've glimpsed the ancient wisdom that lies hidden beneath the surface of reality, waiting to be uncovered. You've learned that the power to shape your world, to align with the cosmic forces that govern all of existence, is not distant, it is within you, ready to be awakened. Thoth's teachings are not just philosophical musings or intellectual pursuits, they are living, breathing principles that can transform your life from the inside out. To embody them is to align yourself with the very fabric of creation, to rise above the limitations of the ordinary world and access a higher state of being. But as Thoth cautioned, this journey requires not just understanding, but living the wisdom with commitment, discipline, and courage. The universe operates on a subtle, yet profound, law: energy follows thought. What you focus on, you become. If you embrace these teachings and integrate them into your life, you will begin to see changes ripple out into the world around you. Your thoughts will align with higher frequencies, your actions will resonate with purpose, and your very existence will become a reflection of the divine order that Thoth so carefully unveiled. But remember, this is not the end, it is only the beginning. These teachings are a never-ending source of revelation. As you dive deeper into their meanings, layer by layer, you will uncover new dimensions of truth and power. Thoth's wisdom invites you to embark on a lifelong journey of growth, self-discovery, and mastery. And as you do, the hidden forces of the universe will begin to reveal themselves to you in ways unimaginable. So, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue to walk in the shadows of forgetfulness, or will you choose to step into the light of awakened awareness? The path of Thoth is open to all who are ready to see with eyes of wisdom and live with a heart of purpose. It is a journey of inner transformation that mirrors the great cosmic cycles, leading you toward true mastery over yourself and your destiny. Before we part ways, I leave you with this question: what would your life look like if you embraced these ancient teachings fully? What hidden power within you would awaken, and how would you transform the world around you? The time has come to act. Begin today. If you feel called, continue to explore these mysteries, dive deeper into Thoth's teachings, and share this sacred knowledge with others who are ready to hear. The journey is far from over, and together, we can continue to awaken the divine wisdom that lies dormant in the heart of humanity. If you found this journey transformative, share your thoughts, your reflections, and your experiences in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can continue your exploration of esoteric wisdom, ancient knowledge, and practical spirituality. The secrets of the universe are just a step away. Take the next step toward unlocking your hidden power today.